There may be too many isekai anime coming out these days, but there are never enough good comedy anime. That's why Uncle from Another World, or Isekai Oji-san, is still worth watching even if you feel like you have isekai burnout. Even during the slice of life boom, I would still make exceptions for shows that I heard were funny, so there's no way I'm not going to do the same thing for isekai, which is a genre that has objectively more to work with. The twist on the isekai genre in Uncle from Another World is that the titular uncle isn't being transported into an isekai world, but he's actually coming back from one. On top of that, he retained his isekai powers. This results in generally two kinds of scenes in the show. There are scenes in which the uncle uses his isekai powers in the real world, and then there are scenes in which he's sharing his isekai memories with his nephew. When the show started off, I'll admit I wasn't that impressed. A lot of the jokes seemed pretty basic, like all those Sega references. This show was officially partnered with Sega, so it could make direct references to a lot of the old Sega games. For the record, I'm from the same generation as the uncle here, who's 34 years old when this show was set in the year 2018, but I had Nintendo systems instead of Sega, so I didn't get most of the references. In any case, my general take on reference-based humor is that it certainly can be funny, but it's typically not going to impress me. I was expecting the humor to stay at that good but not great level, but it just kept getting better. This is in large part because the uncle unwittingly built a harem in the isekai world, and that's the kind of thing that benefits from having more characters involved and more time to develop. It also heavily relies on one of my favorite tropes in anime, attractive women thirsting after men who are disinterested and or oblivious. The biggest problem with the show for those of us who watched it while it aired was that there was a massive hiatus in the middle, and then there was another one right before the final episode. The manga comes out really slow, as in like twice a year, so it would take years to build up enough material for another season, but I really do hope we get one. Final grade, double plus.